Hey everyone, Keegan here, and today we are going to be talking about Pixar's newest movie, El Gato. Oh wait, hold on. Encanto. Now, Encanto is the story about a girl who comes from a magical family. Everyone in her family has powers, and at a very young age, like maybe 5 years old, they go to this door and they get a power for themselves, and it's all about helping the family and how can we better the family. And can we just take a moment to say how much pressure that is for like a 5 year old kid to know that this ceremony at 5 is going to determine how much he's essentially worth in the family? I mean, I have to give serious props to Mirabelle for this not being a literal origin villain story. I thought for sure that this was going to be her, you know what? You keep rejecting me. All I'm trying to do is help. This is where I'm going bad. And I could have seen it go in a little darker tone there, but Mirabelle is a champ. She stayed on the good side the whole time. Now, the main character, Mirabelle, does not get any powers, and this is going to lead to an entire situation of her going out on a mission, but never for herself. And that's something I really like about this movie, is the whole time here, she was never really jealous of her family having powers. She was sad that she couldn't help the family as much as the other people with powers. So I really appreciated that this movie didn't try to force it down you that you needed powers to be special in any kind of way. And then the grandmother in this plays a large role in the movie, and it kind of revolves around her a little bit. And I guess her backstory comes from a tragedy, essentially. And in this tragedy, she created a miracle, and now all the children below get it. And I'll say all of the powers were super fun, and some of them were actually fairly unique. We had someone that was strong. We had one of her other sisters that could manipulate flowers and vines and everything like that. And the newest kid comes and he gets a really fun new ability that lets you talk to animals. Now, I really like this movie, and if you haven't seen it yet, I would say go watch it now. And it is actually free on Disney Plus if you have the subscription. So technically not free, but if you have a subscription, you don't need to buy anything additional, I guess I should say. But in that case, go watch the movie and then come back. I'm going to get into a little more spoiler things. If you are okay with learning about some spoilers, then no worries, keep watching. Now, Bruno is a big character in this too, and Bruno is great. I loved him, and I kind of thought from the beginning, and I was thinking that, well, I thought he disappeared, like they said. I didn't think he'd be in the walls, but I thought he was actually going to be a misunderstood character. All of the things that happened when people were saying, oh, he said this and then that happened. Well, yeah, he's reading the future. He's not making them happen. His visions don't make things happen. He's seeing what happens, and then he told them, for example, the goldfish died. He didn't make it die. He saw it die, and then that's that. But other than that, he was really fun, and I thought he brought a great humor to the movie and a different perspective. Also, Bruno's room, hilarious. So many stares when he says he'd rather hide in the walls because there's not as many steps. That is just the funniest thing to me. Why did the house make him do that? And also, that's kind of another point that I just thought about. Why could the house not enter Bruno's room? I didn't understand that, because they were able to go into everybody else's room, but Bruno's room was a no-go. But Bruno was there the whole time. Is it just because he wasn't using his magic, so the door wasn't magical? I don't think they ever answered that. Also, they never answered how she got back down from that cliff, because her rope fell off. I don't know. The songs in this were all really good, though I didn't think that I could understand a lot of the words. They were speaking very quickly sometimes, so I think for children to sing along to this would be a very hard Pixar movie to sing along to, though they were very fun and upbeat, so I guess kids could just dance around to them. The other big thing that I thought about in this movie was the whole time I was thinking, wow, this grandmother is just not a very nice person. She seems to only take an interest in the family members that get powers and how those powers benefit her and her family. but it's not really benefiting her family because everybody has all these pent up emotions and repressed feelings, and then everybody's kind of miserable there, which is kind of an interesting take. She's trying so hard to hold everything to this perfect level standard that she completely misses everybody's true feelings. And that was kind of the main point of the movie. And I appreciated seeing that in the movie. I thought the grandmother did come to her senses very quickly at the end. And when she went and talked to Mirabelle, I thought it was a really nice scene. And then seeing, the butterflies come around was super fun. But I'm glad she realized very quickly after the house crumbled that the problem was never with the magic, and if they didn't have magic then they wouldn't be safe or protected or whatever. It's the fact that they're stronger together, and everybody doing something they want to do to make will actually make the community flourish even more. But I really enjoyed this movie, this Pixar movie. It's actually one of my favorites in a while. I haven't been so stoked with the last few that I've seen, so I was really glad to see kind of a return to a story that I really enjoyed. That's pretty much all I have to say about Encanto. I really enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen it, then go see it. If you have, comment below, let me know what you thought, and until next time, I'll catch you later.